The second is also shortcasted. The third is balance of sales book is carry forward short by rupees 1000. Means the balance of sales book is calculated less by 1000. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So it should be more, but it is calculated less. So first of all, if sales book we are preparing, then the items that we write in sales book, it is written generally in which side?
In sales book,
Yes,
the debit side,
the debit side.
on the credit side.
So you told me both. Now tell me exactly on which side.
On the credit side, sir.
Yes. So yes, it is written on credit side. In purchase book, it is written on debit side. In sales book, it is written on credit side. Okay. So if your credit side is less total by 5,000, then in which side you have to write the amount so that it will become correct?
On the credit side, sir.
Yes, on the credit side, because it is written, let's say that the total should be 10,000, but it is 5,000. So if we write something on the credit side, then it will become 10,000.
Yes, sir.
So in the same manner, in sales return book is shortcasted by rupees 500. Can you tell me on which side we write items in sales book?
On the credit side.
No.
Oh,
In sales
sales book.
return
On the
book,
side.
it is
Debit.
debit side. Yes. So if it is shortcasted by 500, then we will write 500 on the debit side of sales return book. But the question is how we will write these things. Yes.
Yes.
So for that, let's see how we will solve it. So question number 2. Now this is one-sided error. Yes.
Yes.
So should we pass journal entry for this? Not. Tell me.
Yes, we have to pass down it.
For rectification of one-sided error, we don't pass journal entry. Okay.
Why not? So
Why
we
not?
just leave it.
Okay. So yes,
We just leave it.
journal entry has two aspects of which. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if the error is one-sided, then how could you pass a journal entry? Because if you pass the journal entry, then there will be two accounts in journal entry.
Yes.
And if there is two accounts in journal entry, then one account will be rectified and other account will become wrong, incorrect.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's say there is error in cash. So debit side of cash account. So we will write cash account debit. But on the credit side, what will be written?
I just put nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing. Then how it will become journal entry?
Suspense account. We can add suspense.
Yes, that's why we never pass journal entry for one-sided error, because you cannot create a journal entry by uh, from one-sided error. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's why we never pass journal entry for rectification of one-sided error. Now, the question is saying that sales book is undercasted, shortcasted by by 5,000. So on the credit side, by undercasting of sales book on the sales account, that is sales book on the credit side, amount is 5,000. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is our first solution. Is this clear?
So are you showing me? Oh, yes.
Yes, tell me.
Nothing, sir.
You were saying something, and now you are saying that nothing.
No, sir. I was not able to see your screen for this.
Okay, but now you are seeing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. The second question, can you tell me?
Second question. Sales
Yes.
return book shortcasted by 500.
Okay. Then now can you tell me what will be the rectification entry?
Sales return book on the debit side.
Yes, on the debit side. Tell me.
Sales return book on the debit side. That's all.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it will be written not only sales return, it will be like on the debit side of sales return book, to short casting of sales return book. Amount is how much?
500.
500. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will be the third one? Because the balance carry forwarded, this is error of balancing, right? The first two was error of totaling. Uh, I think we have discussed the concept of error of totaling, error of omission in posting, error of wrong posting of amount, these kind of thing in our previous class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will be the rectification in this case? We have carry forwarded the balance wrong. Balance of sales book is carried forward by rupees, short by rupees 1000. Tell me,
I am supposed to say.
you don't know?
To sales account on the credit side.
Okay, balance of sales account is on the debit side or credit side?
Balance of the sales account
Yes, balance of
on the debit side. No, sir, on the credit side.
balance of sales account is on the credit side or debit side?
On the debit side. Sir.
On the debit side, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so next, what will be the written?
On debit side, sales balance. And on the credit side, sales. Sales.
How to rectify the correct balance?
Just write to sales on the credit side.
Okay, if we write something on the debit side, uh, to to shortcast it or overcasted it is forwarded short by 1000. It means let me prepare a sales book here. So let's say this is your sales account and you have written 5000 here. The total is also 5000, but by mistake you have written here 6000 or shortcast 4000. So to correct this 4000, you have to write 1000 on the credit side. So it will be by short, uh, short, not shortcasted here. It is by carried forward less amount in credit side of sales book. Then the last one. Last one is balance of sales return book is carry forwarded short by rupees 100. Again, the sales return book. So in this, it will be 2 carry forwarded less amount rupees 100 on the debit side of sales return book. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now tell me if you can solve all the portion given in homework or not. Have you solved any question?
Yes, sir. First question, sir.
Okay.
And
So
the second
can you tell
question,
me the
right.
answer?
But I just wrote where it will come. I did not write like you did.
Okay, so what you have written, tell me, then I will know that what error have you made.
I just wrote sales on the credit side.
Okay, so question number one, purchase book is overcasted by rupees 10,000. What have you written?
Sales on the credit side. That's all.
Purchase book is overcasted, so you have written sales.
It is sales book, right? Oh, no, no.
Question number one.
Yes, sir. Yes. Right. I wrote purchase book on the credit side.
Okay. What is that you have written in your solution? Tell me in detail.
I just wrote that, sir. I just wrote that.
That's it?
Yes, sir. That's it, sir.
Okay, in second solution.
I wrote purchase written on the debit side, sir.
Okay, what about overcasted?
Which one, sir?
Overcasted, that is written in portion. First, you can see purchase book is overcasted by rupees 10,000.
Yes, sir. I just purchase book was overcasted by 10,000, now rectified. That's all, sir.
Okay. So what does it mean by overcasting?
It's overwritten, sir. I mean, it's written more.
Is written more.
I mean, it's more than the original price.
Okay. Yes, the actual amount. It is written more than the actual amount. Okay. So let's prepare a purchase book here. Then you will understand. Let's say this is your purchase book. Now it is said in the question that we have written some amount in purchase book. But purchase book is overcasted by 10,000. So let's say it is 5,000, 3,000, 8,000, 12,000. So when we were writing total, then we have written 5, 3, 8, 8, 16, 12, 28. Instead of 28, we have written 38. So now the balance is also 38. Yes or no? In the question, it is saying that our purchase book is overcasted by 10,000. So I was giving you an example that these items are written on the debit side of purchase book, and when we are totaling these debit items, we get 38,000, but the actual answer is 28,000. So due to this incorrect total, our balance is also 38,000. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what we should do to correct this 38,000 and to make it 28,000? What should we do?
We should write it in the credit side.
We should write.
It in the credit side.
Okay, so if uh, we write it on the credit side, how much?
Mm,
You don't know?
no, sir.
Okay, so we need 28,000. You can see you can total it 5, 3, 8, 8, 16, 12, 28,000. So we need 28,000 as balance. So to make it from here to here, how much amount we need?
20. Okay.
Yes.
One minute, sir. Let me just. $10,000.
10,000. So if we need 10,000, then we will write 10,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if we write 10,000 on the credit side, then our balance will be 28,000. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So this is how. So if your total of debit side is overcasted, then you have to write the amount, the excess amount on the opposite side.
Yes.
So there was a mistake of 10,000 on the debit side. So we have written this 10,000 on the credit side so that it will equal our amount. So that's why in the solution, what we have to do here to solving this question, it will be on the debit side, we have made mistakes. So it will be written by overcasting of purchase book. Purchase book. How much? It is 10,000. So overcasting of purchase book 10,000 on the credit side of purchase book. Purchase book. If a question is asking you to give reason or you want to give reason, it will be on the credit side of purchase book because when total of debit side is overcasted, then it will increase balance of purchase account. Okay, so this is how you will write if you want to give the reason. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is your solution. Now can you solve the question? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so please try first question according to this concept. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so try first question.
Okay, sir.
Done. Have you completed?
No, sir.
This is very small question.
Very confusing.
Okay. Is there any problem?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to solve it by myself.
Okay.
10, sir.
Yes.
But it's wrong, sir. Everything is wrong, sir.
Okay, tell me whatever you have done, tell me the answer. First question.
Okay. First question, you already gave me the answer.
Okay, yes. So second one.
But I can still tell you the first question.
Okay.
By overcasting of purchase books, 10,000 on the credit side of purchase. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Then on the purchase return book, I wrote the same words, but on the debit. Okay. Overcasting of purchase returns book, 1,000 on the debit side of purchase returns.
Okay. So first of all, tell me purchase return book. In purchase return book, items are written on which side?
On purchase return book, on the credit side.
On the credit side. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So if there is overcasting in purchase return book, it means the error is on the credit side.
Yes, sir.
And what I told you that if there is error of overcasting, then you have to write the opposite, write in the opposite side of the error. So if error is on the credit side, then we have to write it on the debit side of purchase return book. So it will be 2 overcasting by rupees 1,000 in the debit side of purchase return.
Okay.
Next.
One minute. 1 minute.
You have to solve some portion of this one-sided error, because if you solve some portion, then you will understand how it will be done. There are some different type of errors. So not only this, there may be wrong posting of amount, there is wrong balancing, totaling, uh, entry in omission of entry. So like these things will be one-sided error given in the portion. So you will solve the portion, then you will know that how to solve every type of portion in this case. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So third one.
On the debit side.
Not only debit side. Tell me the full sentence.
Yes, yes, yes. By by overcast, but it is not overcasting though, sir, but I still wrote overcasting. Am I supposed to write carried forward?
In excess.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm supposed to write by carried forward in axis.
Yes, generally we should write that, but if you have written overcasting, then no problem.
Okay, sir. I wrote overcasting of the purchase returns work. On the debit side, I wrote 100, sir. So
Okay.
that's it, sir.
Okay. So your answer is completed.
Yes, because it's the axis is carried forward and now it is rectified.
So purchase return book, again, it is written on the credit side and balance will be calculated on the debit side. If balance is more than the actual amount, then we have to write the amount in opposite side. Yes. So it
Yes,
will
sir.
be two carry forward in excess rupees 100 on the debit side of purchase return book.
Okay.
Is this clear? Next one.
Okay. Okay.
Next one.
One minute. Okay. By overcasting of purchase, I still wrote the overcasting sir, on the
Okay.
debit side of sales debit.
Overcasting.
No, no, I changed it right now into carried forward in access of purchase returns, debit side 1000. Yes, I wrote it like
Purchase
this.
return or purchase book?
Purchase books.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the problem is that you are not able to understand that on which side the items are generally written in that. So first of all, for these type of concept, you need to remember ledger. If
Yes,
uh, if we pass all the journal entry of purchase, then always purchase is on the debit side. Yes or no?
yes,
So in the same manner, if you prepare purchase account, then every item is on the debit side. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
So if it is saying that purchase book total is overcasted or it is carry forwarded, the excess balance, then excess balance means in account
It's
balance we calculated on credit side. Yes or no?
yes,
So the amount is in excess here on the credit side.
yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Hello, Dorrit?
yes,
Am I audible?
yes, yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay, so I'm saying that if you prepare purchase book and you write the amount in excess on the debit side, then you will get excess balance on the credit side. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So to decrease this excess balance, you have to write something on the credit side also. The excess amount will be written on credit side. So that's why whenever there is a mistake in the account, then first think about that which side we have to write items in that account and where the error exists on the debit or credit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if there is error of overcasting, then we have to, yes, this is higher amount posted, lower amount posted on the, if higher amount is posted, means overcasting or wrong amount, excess amount carry forwarded, then on the opposite side of error, you can see opposite side of error, right to by wrong posting of amount. Okay, so this is wrong posting of amount. Now, if there is overcasting, yes, when the total of any side in account is incorrect and it is more than the actual amount, then do or buy overcasting in that account in the opposite side of it. So whenever you write the wrong amount, which is in excess of the actual amount, then you have to correct it on the opposite side. And if the amount is lower than the actual amount, then you have to write on the same side. Is this clear?
Yes.
So first of all, you have to think that error is on which side. Whatever account you are preparing, error is either on the debit or credit. If it is on the credit side and it is excess, then you have to write it on the debit side, the rectification. And if it is less, then you have to write on the same side, rectification. Okay.
Okay.
So now, in the last point, purchase book balance is carry forwarded in excess of excess by rupees 1000. So again, there is excess, overcasting. Yes.
Yes.
So purchase book items are on which side? Debit side?
Purchase book returns
Purchase book
on the debit side.
in the debit side. So if items are written in the debit side of purchase book, then error will also exist on the debit side of purchase book.
Yes.
And if error is on the debit side and it is overcasting, then on which side we will correct it?
On the credit side.
Credit side. Because in case of overcasting means excess amount, we always write on the opposite side of it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Now tell me the answer of question number 3. By reading the question, you don't have to write anything. Just tell me the answer by reading every point.
Purchase return books balance carried forward in excess by 100.
Okay.
It's
First
debit.
item is
First
sales.
item.
Question number 3, first point.
Yes. So it is debited in the purchase. Yeah.
Sales.
Sales book. Oh, third question. Third question. Okay.
Yes,
Third.
question number 3 I'm saying.
I heard the first question. Sales book is overcasted by 5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me.
So one minute. So, okay. So it's in the sales book, it's on the credits. So we have to, okay,
We have to
correct it through debit side.
through debit side. What will be written on the debit side?
We will on the credit side of sales book.
On the credit side again?
No, sir, on the debit side of sales.
Yes.
Yes, that's all right.
What will be written on the debit side?
On the debit side, suspense account.
Suspense account?
Yes, sir.
I have solved the question. Have you seen the answer here? You have to write like this. You have to tell me this sentence. That's how it will be written in your question number 3.
But
Yes.
how can I write like this?
Sales book is overcasted by 5,000. You told me that we will write on the debit side of sales book. But what will we write?
We will write it's debited on the sales book to rectify.
No, it is not correct.
What am I supposed to do, sir?
You have to tell me this, like this, on the debit side of sales return book, or whatever the book name is. On the debit side of sales return book, we will write two short casting of sales return book or two undercasting of sales return book. So in the same manner, in this portion, sales book is overcasted by rupees 5,000. So we will write on the debit side of sales book. The answer is, I'm saying the answer. So just focus on the answer, that we will write on the debit side of sales book to overcasting of rupees 5,000 to overcasting of rupees 5,000. This is your answer.
Okay.
Again, you are saying okay. Now, if I ask next question, will you?
But no, sir, you're teaching me a different way than what my teacher taught me. So it's kind of confusing. Understand?
Okay, that's why actually when you are studying one chapter at one place, then you should not repeat this thing in other class. So you told me that's why I have started this chapter, but yes, this will be confusing. Okay, tell me what your teacher is teaching you.
She taught me to draw three different boxes and to write like correct entry, wrong entry, and rectified entries.
Oh, that is double-sided error. I have not taught you that yet.
I don't remember her teaching me single-sided.
Okay, this she skipped this part.
Yes, sir.
So leave that part. She's teaching you something else. You have to focus on these portions. This is one-sided error. She is teaching you double-sided error.
But I thought,
Okay.
okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, again, we'll discuss this concept in our next class. You are not clear, so please read the theory that I have taught you in previous class, and then we will discuss again these portions. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and try to solve many questions you can. So after that, we'll discuss if you have any problem. So, but please focus on the concept first. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so that's all for today.